Hello everyone, my name is Rose. I'm from Divine Alchemy, and I just wanted to do a reading for you today on the collective to see where the energies are for everyone. This is a really transformative time where there's so much moving, so much energy just moving, changing. It seems like every day now there's a different set of beliefs, a different set of perceptions. The energy is almost like turning from one day to the next. So yeah, lots going on. So I just kind of wanted to see where we were at today, and to give you some insights as to how to maneuver through this time. Okay. So the very first thing we're getting here is the Three of Pentacles. And what this is telling me is that this is now a new time of bringing your gifts to the forefront, of sharing of your talents, and actually working together as a group, a unified field of energy in order to move forward much more effortlessly, expediently, and to get the help of others. And to clarify this, we got the Five of Pentacles, Justice, and the Ten of Pentacles. And what that is indicating to me is that there is no longer a time or a need for feeling of being left alone, of working at it alone, of just not getting any support from anyone else. This is almost like a time of recollecting thoughts and making the best of every situation so that it now is able to work in your favor. And that's why we have the Justice here. The Justice makes it more balanced, more even across the board, where others are able to help you, you're able to help others, and it's a win-win situation. And as a result, we get the Ten of Pentacles. And the Ten of Pentacles here is really like the abundance, the cumulative efforts of everyone involved in order to make the best of a situation. Something that really was born out of mere individual effort is now able to be brought forth by rewards for everyone involved. And so it's more of a group effort, more of a sharing and learning from one another, and enjoying more of your fruits of your labor. So the very next card here that we see here is the Devil. And what this is indicating along the way with this is that the Devil energy is just here to remind us that there's still a little bit of ego left in everyone. So it's about really kind of coming clear and getting clear and releasing those last little bits of ego when you're working with another. And this is so that you can then both give and receive. The Six of Pentacles is here to clarify this, and this means being able to be open to other ideas, respecting others' time, effort, and energy. And as a result of that, that will indeed be brought. Will be bringing in more rewards for everyone, because as you now release the egoic mind from a group effort, it really makes it so that things can run more smoothly. There's a give and take, there's a receiving, and it's just a win-win situation for everyone involved. And so this is what we are now getting at this time, because it's a new beginning. The transformation has taken place already, and we're now on to bigger, better things. And that is also indicated by the Three of Wands. Watching more of your ship sailing in, meaning reaping the rewards of what you've put out. And this is as a result of coming together, working together as one unified field. And this will make it so that what you put out there is even stronger, more efficient, and more beneficial for everyone involved. And so here we have the Ace of Cups. and this just tells us that it's a time for emotional fulfillment. It's a time to reap the rewards of your nature and be one with all. You know, it's so much easier to go with the flow than to go against the current. And so this is just reminding us that we all can add to that, that easier flow of into abundance, into our emotional fulfillment, into bringing something for everyone, and not leaving anyone out in the cold, not leaving anyone, not disrespecting anyone, but actually being respectful of everyone's time, everyone's effort, and, you know, making it a win-win situation. And so this is why we have this here at this point in time. The next card we have here is the Death. And so what this is telling me, it's true transformation is taking place. And to clarify that, we get the Ace of Wands and the Two of Wands. And this is indeed a new time that is coming about that is going to be more beneficial for everyone, because as we are now able to really share of our gifts, be creative, have this this mutual endeavor, this mutual manifestation of bringing forth that which is our talents, our skills, our abilities. You know, that makes it so that the transformation that takes place is more sustainable, more beneficial for you at this point in time that wants to get things moving. It's the death of the old 3D reality. The old way of doing things is now a thing of the past, and it is not anything that we're taking or moving forward with. So this is a beautiful thing to have gotten here, so that it reminds us that you know, there's always a beginning wherever there's an ending. So we also have here the Page of Cups. Yes, being able to move forward in a very brand new way, in a more organic way, in a more innocent way, in a way that is beneficial for not only yourself but for others also. This is almost like a renewal of emotions, also a renewal of one's efforts in order to fulfill one's destiny. And here we have the Ace of Wands, which is pure destiny at work, fulfillment in creative endeavors, and sharing of one's not only emotional side but also one's nurturing side. You know, bringing it into the mix a camaraderie, a unified entity, so that everyone is sharing of their gifts, their talents, and just being more in line and in harmony with yourself and with the world around you, understanding that the world is what you make out of it, because everything is built on perception. Everything is an understanding of how one sees the world, and as this changes to be the divine will rather than the human will, it really amplifies the energy for everyone involved. And this is so that it helps move everyone up at the same time, and where no one is left behind. There is just so much more to go around. Okay, so the other thing we get here is the Ace of Pentacles. Yes, and this indeed are the rewards that are coming as a result of this mutual effort, this unified field of energy that moves forward much more powerfully than one would individually. And so this is about reaping the rewards and grounding it into the physical plane of existence, because now it's more acceptable to be transparent. It's more warranted to be open, honest, and have really your creative talents and your abilities being seen and being shared with others. Okay, so the other thing we're getting here is the Three of Swords in reverse. And to clarify that, I pulled a few other cards, and that was the High Priestess and the King of Wands. And so this is about having the wisdom to overcome the disappointments that had come about from the past. You know, not being able to fulfill some of your deepest desires and dreams, but now having learned from all of that and taking the wisdom with you so that you can move forward and really start to have that powerful sense of self that it is needed after a drought, after some old energies that were either blocks or just lessons that one needed to learn. So this is a very good thing that this came out in reverse, because that is like letting go of the painful, hurtful, disappointing situations of the past, but coming through like a real trooper and really making the best of it all with this King of Wands, moving forward in a more jovial way, even being able to laugh at your own mistakes, or even having the acknowledgement and the true awareness of where things needed to be adjusted in order to make the best of a situation. Okay, so the other thing we're seeing here is the Three of Cups. And yes, this celebration does come in at this point in time after that painful time. You know, that frustration that was in the it was in the recent past that is no longer going to take hold, because now it's time to really set yourself free from the old. And this is like an emotional release now. Emotional in the sense that now it is more, it is where you can learn your lessons through happiness rather than suffering or sacrifice. And this is really filling your cup back up so that you could be emotionally fulfilled along the journey as well. Okay, and so here we get the Chariot, and what this is telling us is that as we move forward as a collective, as a unified field, we take everyone with us. We're now able to see from a higher perspective that which were either lessons from the past or just things that we needed to move away from that were not serving us our highest good. But we've learned both the light and the dark from these lessons, and now moving forward, we're able to move forward in a neutral space, a space where there is no more judgment of one's actions. You know, not that there's no judgment of actions. It's just more that you don't stay there. You pick yourself right back up, and you're able to move forward from your center, from your groundedness, your abilities to overcome and oversee a lot of what had transpired in the past. So the next card we see here is the Page of Wands, and this is starting anew, starting from like ground zero. This is a new beginning in a much more passionate time, almost as if for the very first time. You know, picking yourself right back up sometimes isn't easy, but it's necessary in order to revive and renew that sense of self, that sense of joy back into your life. And so this is why we see here this Page of Wands, because it is just a time for that new beginning that will unfold very naturally and very beautifully as you just allow yourself to be moved through the river of the most beautiful flowing river there is. Okay, everyone, so I hope that this has been helpful for you. I bless you, and if you'd like, I would like for you to subscribe or like this channel, and I will be back soon with another video. Thank you, and have a great day.